Hi there, I'm Ivy Kirera. Thank you so much for tuning into the Lit Podcast, where we're living in truth, having conversations on faith, gender equity, mental wellness, and relationships. Remember, the culture of heaven is one, unity and oneness. Is there more that we could do to strike the balance? We continue with our conversation about gender equity in the church. When you really think about it, living and having equality and equity within faith based organizations, workplaces, and circles, it's actually a picture of heaven's culture. By the Spirit of God, we were all made one. There's neither male nor female, according to the teachings of God. And so you'll find that being able to strike that balance in the organizations that we are in faith, in the faith, really speaks a lot to what culture are we going on with, what culture are we expressing. Remember, the culture of heaven is one, unity and oneness. And being able to strike that balance in such a beautiful way will cause for the gospel to have good room. Remember, the structures that we have, conjured up in various organizations and in various places of service really speaks to the culture, how we consider one another, submission to one another. These are the things that really communicate the Spirit of God in whatever we do in service. And so the bigger question is, when we look at society and when we look at the church, are we striking that balance? Is there more that we could do to strike the balance? Are there conversations, are there experiences that people have had that speak contrary to or in favor of that type of balance? How long do we have? What stretch of time do we have to be able to make the correction where the correction needs to be made? Because I believe that in the organizations of faith, if we are able to strike that balance quite well, then there will be lesser issues of people feeling less appreciated in the church, or people feeling seen. There'll be more appreciation over people that are working and people that are doing what God has called them to do within the ministry. And when I talk about this, I speak about it both from opportunities that are presented and also from the needs that need to be taken care of from the faith based perspective. Thank you so much for tuning in. Looking forward to having an in depth conversation about this. Share with us in the comments section what you think, your experiences, and whether this is something that is currently happening or that is